Hey everybody, it's Emily from Travel with the Polkas. We are here at Jackson Center, Ohio at the Airstream Service Center. We are in their Terraport, which is what they call their campground, and it's great for people coming and going as they're getting their vehicle service, or maybe like us, we're just spending the night, decided to check out their parts store and get some things knocked out while we're en route to our next destination. So right now Mike is doing some tweaks. He's looking for parts like hinges, etc., for our vanity door in the bathroom. And I'm going to take this opportunity to share with you some of our favorite tools, tips, tricks, and maybe even some hacks that we thought you might find interesting. And hopefully you enjoy the video. So one thing that I wanted to share with you all is that when we were parking the Airstream at the end of our last trip, I used Corel, and we were on this road that was extremely bumpy, crazy bumpy, and I said to myself as I was driving down the street, this is the kind of road that breaks stuff. And I came in here and I could not believe it, but this thing had popped open, and there was Corel, like 4 of them, all down here smashed up into smithereens. And if you've ever broken a Corel, you know it doesn't just break like big ceramic chunks. No, it's got shards absolutely everywhere. So that was a not pleasant experience. So what I did was, when we began our trip this time around, I got one of these child latches, which I also use on the refrigerator. This refrigerator has never popped open, but just to be safe, because our old one had a pin, and I don't want stuff rolling around the floor. I like to have a backup, so I use this child lock. Safe. You press down here and pull the thing out. Keeps that as a backup nice and secure. So I did the same thing on this overhead bin, and I was kind of worried because I just set this up, and then literally we got on the road like 3 minutes later. So I was worried it wouldn't hold. And another thing that I did just to be sure was I took one of my refrigerator tension rods and I secured it across the cavity right here like this, to keep these nice and tucked in. And this stayed in place the whole hour, 2 hours and a half or so drive that we did yesterday. This tension rod stayed in place, and the cabinet stayed closed up. Those things adhered so quickly, I couldn't believe it. And look, it's, you know, it said to wait 24 hours before use, but apparently you don't need to. And that product is called Safety First. I have the box here so I can show you guys. We're in the middle of, you know, getting ready for breakfast and stuff, so things are a mess. Safety First 4-pack. I got these at Target. Custom fit all-purpose straps. These really work. I'm going to put one on this drawer because I keep all my heavy pots and pans in here. And sometimes when we're jumping over railroad tracks, or it's a really bumpy road, that drawer will come open, and this one too will come open because of the weight of it, and dangle by a thread. And so I don't want to break anything or whatever. So it's just you can maybe put the strap here and secure it this way. I haven't figured that out yet. I'm not sure I want to do it on this one, but that one will probably get it because I can easily secure it to here and connect the strap this way. So just something to keep in mind. While Mike is repairing rivets, let's talk about my condiment bag that Mike makes fun of me for, but I don't care. What's in it? When I go through drive-thrus, or we order takeout or whatever, hotel breakfast bars when we're traveling, which we do a lot, even outside of the trailer, I hoard little packets, because when we're doing these trips that are like, 4 days or whatever, I don't want to go buy a brand new bottle of ketchup or a brand new bottle of mayo or whatever, and then have to toss it out because we're leaving our trailer right now in, random storage units or lots or whatever. And the refrigerator's not running, so I get my packets. Here's some Louisiana hot sauce. Thank you, Popeyes. This was from an IKEA salad. I got an extra one I didn't use. Thank you, IKEA. Chinese takeout, soy sauce, you get it. Jif, this came from the hotel breakfast the other day. Gas station stops or whatever, I might grab an extra spoon or two and put them in my pile. The other thing I do is I collect sugar packets from random places. And again, because I'm leaving this trailer unattended, and I'm always worried about the rats, as I call them, little mice getting in and out. I don't leave anything available to them to come and get quickly. So I keep my sugar in that little plastic. It's really hard plastic. Like, if they can chew through that, I guess they really earn their sugar. But sugar packets from Burger King, apparently, I don't know, whatever. I also do the same thing with like my creamer. I've got popcorn in there, and this is a hard Tupperware. You can see my creamers. I'll pick up a handful of creamers here and there, and what I don't use I collect in a packet. I'm collecting the stuff as I'm home, and then I bring it with me on the airplane when we come out to pick up our trailer and get back on the road. But I think it's practical, and that hopefully you guys can use that idea too. I want to talk to you about this little frying pan. It's called Florina is the brand, I believe, and this I picked up at TJ Maxx. They'll sell these at Marshall's, Home Goods, Ross. This little pan they have in different sizes. Yeah, it's an 8-inch pan. I just measured it. I don't know if you can see. This says it's like a ceramic or granite or something. It's not Teflon nonstick. It's some other type of nonstick with a natural coating. I'm very suspicious of anybody who says they've got like nonstick. What made it nonstick? I don't know. But it says it's ceramic, I think. In any event, I put literally a drop. And when I say a drop of oil, I mean like this. Oh, that's way too much. See that? That's like a flood of oil. Nope. Like that much oil. That's all you need. Let it get hot, and you can cook your eggs in it. Non-stick. This thing, I don't even know that I need any oil at all. So in case you're looking for a really good non-stick pan, I love this. Florina. I bought one for my house too, because it really is a non-stick product. It cooks great, and it cooks super fast too because it's very, very lightweight. Highly recommend. I showed you guys my fruit basket in a previous video, and I don't think I had anything in it, maybe a banana. But here it is, fully loaded. I've got a giant tomato, a giant baked potato. I had 2 oranges in here, a banana, and a peach. I got this on Amazon. I think I looked for hanging fruit basket or something like that, and it came up. I've got them on here with teeny tiny command hooks stretched across underneath and behind my light fixture. It works great. I can't travel with fruit in it while we're moving because everything will fall out when we take a corner or whatever. But this is great for getting stuff up off your surfaces when you're in port, if you will. And what I do is I take everything, the whole bag off, and I put it in my sink with this thing. It's very cushy. It's my dish mat. And maybe a couple of dry towels or something like that. Just kind of keep the fruit from bruising as we're traveling. One of the things is this expandable drain contraption. It's by a brand called Joy. I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but this is something I picked up at Home Goods or Marshall's, one of those places. It expands, so it actually makes itself longer. I have it just set up like this so it fits over one of my sinks. I'm not sure exactly how long it is because I've never fully extended it, but it probably comes out to about here. Obviously, you have to have your unbreakable things. These are some Corksicle glasses and some camping mugs. The brand is Mana, and I picked those up at Home Goods, Marshalls. They have lids, keeps the coffee really hot. And this also has lids. Gotta have magnetic strips for my knives. And this is a 4-pack of knives that I picked up at Marshalls or Home Goods. It's Cuisinart. It comes in a plastic clamshell case, and they are sharp. I've got billions of cuts to prove it. Of course, you gotta have your under the cabinet napkin holder, paper towel holder. A couple other things I'll show you here. These are some Amazon purchases. The rack is Amazon purchase. It has sticky tape, very strong. So far this has been up for a couple months and hasn't moved. These were some Marshall's finds. They are silicone, and you know, when they're hitting your wall, you're not going to get any damage on your wall, but also they're good for just easy. They're light, good for cooking at high heats. This is a must. It's a safety first product. I got it at Target in the kids section. It's a cabinet latch. I use it on my refrigerator. The refrigerator has a nice locking click, but you know, it's always great to have a backup. And this, once you click it into place, it's not coming undone. These little containers here, I got these at Marshall's. I think it was a 4-pack, and I use them for things like oil. These, again, this is specific to my model. I found a little tray here that fits exactly. That keeps things from falling out. So if I have smaller items, it's not going to go through the wire racks. But here I've got vinegar, balsamic vinegar, and some other things. Okay, final thing. Tension rods. These tension rods fit inside my refrigerator, and it keeps things from rolling out onto the floor so that when you come to a stop, and you open your refrigerator, things aren't gonna just all of a sudden fall down like an avalanche. So I put them across here. So I hope you enjoyed that video. That was part one of what's going to be a multi-part series, because we have lots more to share, and hopefully you found these ideas useful, make your life a little bit simpler, and give you a better camping experience when you're traveling. So have a great time, and thanks for watching Travel with the Polkas.